We are back. And what I'm looking at, we're not on a 7-second delay tonight.
What?
We're on an 8-second delay. Looking at the numbers from there to there. We're on 8-second delay.
That's okay. I can use my little machine to my swear words.
I don't think I have one of those.
You have one of those.
I probably do, but I don't have.
You got to just cycle through. You have a Gen 1 board, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I got Gen 2, which has 24 programmable. Guess what I don't know how to do?
Well, I have 24 as well, because there's like a couple different sequences to go in. But
yeah, guess what my board is? Still at factory settings, because I don't know how to do any of
it. I'm still at Corey settings. Whatever Corey had before, that's kind of what it's stayed at.
Yeah, I still have all the stock sounds because I don't know how to do it.
Well, so do I. I don't know if you can hear it. I have that.
Yeah, but that's the ACL one.
Yep.
That's not stock, because the stock one, right? Hold on. This is the stock music bed. Ready?
Yeah, I don't have that. Yeah, I don't have that.
That's the stock one. I mean, that comes on the board. I haven't changed the damn thing. I watched like 17 videos on how to do it, and then I just lost interest. I couldn't care less.
Well.
Yeah, listen. It's like everything else in my life. Squirrel.
Yeah, well, definitely that. Yeah, like I just get like, oh, you want to go live at 8:30, but our hockey game tonight took a little longer. So be it. But we are here now. So what you got going on?
Listen, played a little bit this week. Sucked on Monday. Played Thursday. Sucked on Thursday. I couldn't hit a cornhole board to save my life. It was like I couldn't hit the ocean if I was on the Titanic this week.
Yeah, I don't get to play until Tuesday. I'll play for a bit Tuesday night.
I get to play again on Monday night, and I'll disappoint 4 people and then go home because I won't make the cut.
Well, we're just a fun cornhole, so it doesn't really matter.
Well, when we play, so I play with Marky. Hi, Marky, in the chat there. Play Marky on Monday nights at North Andover, and it is PPR. So you're basically playing against yourself, right? Because it doesn't matter if you win the game or lose the game. It's all based off your PPR. And top 24 in PPR make it into the playoffs for basically blind, because it's a 1-to-5 shuffle. You get your partner, and that's what you run with. Double a limb. If you lose, you go home. You win, you get a little bit of cash. But on one set of boards, Doug, you do get to play on the greatest set of boards in the whole wide world. Some X factors.
Yeah, we play on one JC Cornhole board, and the other ones I'm not sure.
Well, we had a problem with one set of boards, and it wasn't the boards itself. It had nothing to do with the manufacturer. 2 sets now. Oh, we do it. Yes, I forgot. We have the Dogcast boards and the
what's Dogcast?
What is that? I don't remember. I don't know.
I think that needs to come back.
Yeah, I keep saying it's coming back, and then I lose interest. Still,
I think we do need to do one show over on the Dogcast one night.
We'll figure that. We'll talk about that this week, and we'll figure that out. Cito, you do need a set of X Factors. They're beautiful.
Do you know who else needs a set of X Factors?
Derek? Doug, I can't say this online, but if I can make it to nationals, I'm trying to get some stuff sent this way, Doug.
That's a long time away.
Well, listen, I can only do what I can do. I don't have a trip planned to Canada in the next little bit.
May?
What?
May?
What is May? May? I can't do May. I can't do.
You're going to disappoint tens of people.
It's back to back.
Going to disappoint about as many as are watch an ACL draft. Apparently,
We'll get into that in a second. But I want to go. Listen to me. You know how much I want to go to Newfoundland. That's like my new second home. Well,
you're disappointing Marky and Al because they were going to come with you.
Marky hasn't even gotten his damn passport yet.
Well, he has 5 months.
Yeah, he's a procrastinator. You'll be in Ohio for what? What are you going to be in Ohio for, Marky?
Marky, that's a month before St. John's.
Yeah, Ohio. Cleveland is a month before St. John's because Cleveland is that April?
Yep.
April, right? Yeah, because we've already talked about potentially trying to do that.
Yep.
Right. And wait, we might be able to do a little handoff there in April. I know it's a little far off, Dougie. I know, but we'll figure some stuff. Possibly. Yeah, Ohio's in April, and we're definitely working on that. I know I talked to second in command last night. Well, maybe third, fourth, fifth in command. In his mind, he's second in command.
Well, I already talked to first in command.
Well, yeah, I haven't talked to first in command in a little bit, but we'll see.
I talked the other day. I talked with first in command, and Candy said that was a very good idea.
Listen, first in command is always going to get it done.
Yep.
I did send first in command a picture of a potential shirt that we want to make.
Okay. Yep.
Well, it was the second shirt. It was the other shirt I sent you with the boards and the flag.
Okay. Yep.
And then we can work on the other stuff.
Let's see if I was searching through my iPhone here the other day, and I came across the picture that I took at Worlds.
Was that your first Worlds?
No.
Oh,
my second Worlds.
Second Worlds. Okay.
I just have to find it now. So just
I'll just
talk amongst yourselves.
I'm just going to talk to the chat. We got Mr. Cito Soto talking about Ohio there. Yes, Cito, we want to come out there and see you. And we got Sivan. How are you in the chat?
Oh, he's going to be in Edmonton.
Okay. When is Edmonton? Edmonton is
March the 13th to the 15th.
3 days after my birthday.
And right on my son's birthday.
Okay. And then we got Tyler Davey. Welcome to the chat. And Russ, my guy. I know I say this a lot, but I love living my life through Russ's pictures of the lake.
Well, yes. Well, you know what? It'd be nice if Russ, whenever he came to visit, he would come and talk. But he doesn't.
Yeah, come and say hi. Graham, I'm trying to get there. I got to figure out vacation time because later this year, early next year, let's say, because I'm thinking school year. But near the end of the school year, we got a lot of college tours and other stuff for my daughter, where we got to kind of figure out where she is working towards and where she wants to go. So we got to go talk to coaches and travel a little bit because every school she wants to go to is nowhere near me or this house. She wants, and it's
is that on purpose?
No, it's because of programs. Because she wants to cheer at school. So she fell in love with that Netflix documentary, Doug. That Navarro, where like they're one of the top cheering programs here down in the States.
Okay, that's good to say. It was like I did not know that there was a Navarro dip Netflix.
I know it's Navarro school.
Okay.
But they were a really big cheer school. And then there's another couple other schools that she wants to go to. One would break Brandon Grebe's heart, the only BG.
Oh.
It would be Alabama, Roll Tide.
So let me see if I can get this to come up here. I took a picture at my last time at Worlds, right? And I just noticed who was actually in the foreground of the picture that I took. Because there was a couple Canadians in the crowd. And there happened to be one guy front and center.
Who is that? I can't see.
I need to
zoom in a little.
zoom in.
You're too far away.
I don't know how to zoom in.
Can you pinch it? I don't know. Listen,
I don't know. Well, anyway, Grievous right in the front of the picture.
Where is he? Which one is he? Oh, is he the gray hat?
Right
Oh,
there,
no.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's him right there. Yeah.
That's him right there. See, Connor Weiss is right here.
Yeah.
And Kevin's right there. Right?
Yeah, this is.
And then just happened to be in the front of the picture.
This is before the fancy TVs around the court. All the LCD.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, look at that. Back when any peasant could sit there, and now there's the VIP tents at the end.
Well, no, that was just the live feed court.
Oh, okay. That was the live feed court. All right.
Yeah, that was not.
Got another couple people dropping into the chat here. We got Wayne Hammett. What's going on, Wayne? Mark Drake.
Good day, Wayne. I am going to be messaging you tomorrow, Wayne. I will say that.
Yeah, well, I guess we're all going to just stay tuned for that one.
Yeah. And Jeffrey Hamilton, who just sent me a friend request on Facebook just a few minutes ago, right before the show.
You going to skip Joe?
Well, and Joe is there as well.
Right, Joe is there. Yeah. I mean, we saved him for friggin' the Hallmark Channel.
Yeah.
Joe, I had to watch my mom like a week ago, and guess what? I got to watch the entire day.
Oh, I thought you were going to say that she was in a Hallmark movie.
No. I had to watch the entire Hallmark Christmas channel.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. 8 hours of pure hell. Trust me. Like every movie's the same. Replace this actor with this actor. Girl goes back home, falls in love with hot guy. They fall in love. End. Next one.
Mm-hmm.
That is
and then Austin Lemieux. He had Michelle and I talked about it the other night there, Wednesday night. He had a great run in the Tier 1 swap, I believe it was.
Wait a minute. Is Wayne joining the Marky Berry crew?
He could be.
With the Donnie?
Well, okay, so you know who Wayne is, right?
Yeah.
Tell me.
He is the other Adam Hisner?
Yes.
Yes. See, come on. You think I don't know this shit? I might drink a lot, but I remember.
Okay.
See? Yeah. Marky, right in there.
Mark Drake is in the chat here as well, too. Watching. You know what? I legitimately cannot say if that is or not.
It is a Christmas movie.
I don't know.
It is. It was.
I don't know.
The Nagatomi Plaza was destroyed during Christmas. It was their holiday party for that business.
But I don't know that.
I know that.
I don't. You know why?
Why?
I have never seen that movie.
You gotta be.
I have never seen Die Hard. Never.
That garbage. Hi, Miss Paula. That is blasphemy. You all right.
I have never seen it.
Of all the Christmas movies, right? Die Hard, you haven't seen, right?
No.
It's Wonderful Life?
Bits and pieces, yeah.
What you what is it? What's the one with Ralphie?
A Christmas Story.
A Christmas Story.
I don't know if I can say this or not. Did you know that Ralphie's mom in A Christmas Story, okay, was also Hanrahan's wife in Slapshot? That's all I can say about it. So, bananas. Anyway,
in fact,
Gremlins could be.
Gremlins was also during Christmas.
But if you go and watch in Gremlins, Paula, you go back and see in Gremlins, one of the first scenes where the dad is calling back from that convention, that convention that he's in. When you first see him, there's a time machine behind him. when they cut back to him, the time machine is gone and they're cleaning up within a matter of seconds.
Was here with St. Catherine's? Is that St. Catherine Street that I know of in Montreal? Or?
No, that would be in St. Catharines, Ontario.
Oh, I was thinking. My mind was going to a dirty place.
That school, St. John's.
Yeah, the school in St. John's.
Yep.
From a nunnery to a strip club. I mean, gentleman's club.
A Canadian folk dancing club.
Yeah, lady. Let's see, a nunnery to a fishery to a ladies. Yeah.
There's no Cornhole Christmas movies, though.
Well, there is. If you can find somewhere out there, there is a stupid Cornhole movie out there.
Well, yeah.
But you can't. It was like, I think they only made like 3 DVDs of the whole thing. I found it. Yeah, it was pressed to DVD. I found it on eBay and they wanted like $60. DVD.
I thought you stuttered there for a second.
No, DVDs. You put them in the little player.
Okay. Austin says it helps that the tier 1 blind draws conflict with the pro events. Totally different game when they're preoccupied. Austin, all that matters is how much you got paid.
Listen, there's only 2 things that matter: the win and the payout.
I guess I just contradicted myself for what I normally say at the end of the show, where payouts don't matter.
No, but they do when you're playing in events like that. I mean, because here's the thing. You work that hard all day. You need to get a little bit back, right? You don't want a set of bags and a T-shirt.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where you get that.
Yep. Do we get a set of bags and T-shirt? TitanCornholeBags.com.
Yeah. Today, for $59.
What is the bag today?
Thrashers.
Nice.
I love that bag, Thrashers. You know what? Talking about this, ready? Titan.
Okay.
Totally went off the rails. Started with 2 of the most favoritist bags in the whole wide world.
Okay.
Right? Started with, did Dart. Right? Threw out Dart really early. Yesterday was the Hellbender. Like, that is the crescendo. That's the end. That's the be-all, end-all of all bags. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what are we doing next? Because the 12 bags of Christmas, we got 13 sets of bags at Titan.
Mm-hmm.
What are we doing next? Like, you've put out all the great bags. What do we got left? Do we have the sonar left? Well, the sonar already went. What? Because we did. Let me see. Hold on. I'm going to pull this up. I got to pull this up really quick.
I was just going to pull that up too.
Yeah. So let's pull this up. So.
Too far.
All right. So.
Did the Thrasher now? Tyrant?
Tyrant was in there.
Undertaker?
Wait, so Tyrant, Dweller, Sonar, Undertaker has not. Venom's been done. So we got Undertaker, Talon, Jekyll and Slide, Dozer left.
Venom?
Venom was done.
Okay. Stampede?
Stampede was done.
Devastator?
Devastator was done.
And Wayne, I am going to try and bring some.
What, Marky? What?
I think he's speaking in tongues.
Yeah, serpent tongue. No, but like right now, if you look at because I'm looking at here halfway through, and it's a lot of big bags off the table.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with the Hellbender going yesterday. I did have to buy a set yesterday, Dougie. I had to buy back a set of red broadcast bags.
Wonder why.
I wonder why. Yeah.
Wonder why. Yeah.
Don't know. But there's some great stuff.
Yeah. Could they be mixing in some other stuff in the 12 bags of Christmas? Like maybe some non-bag stuff?
It's 12.
Or maybe a new bag?
Honestly, I can tell you right now, I don't
know.
Don't know. Because they also have still on the site the mystery box.
Mm-hmm.
So for $59.99, you could buy a chance to get any bag in the lineup. Marky, I'm on the broadcast all the time behind the microphone.
Yes.
And when people don't show up with the court and we have to fill time.
Yep. Happens a lot.
Happens a lot. And last couple times, I've been Dougie's model for the camera angles. He's like, stand there. Let me see how this looks.
Yeah, that's been a thing.
He's like, throw a bag towards the camera. He never says towards the board. He says towards the camera.
Yep. So as we talked a bit here, there's been a little bit of controversy, I guess. I got no idea. Absolutely no clue.
Doug, I'm going to go on a limb here. Okay, ready? Here's the thing. I can say this. You can't. I've always had a love-hate relationship with the ACL, right?
Okay.
Because there's certain things I like that they do, certain things I love that they do, and there's things that I absolutely hate that they do, right?
Okay.
They're trying to get a product out there.
Okay, yep.
They're trying to figure out this whole T word. Teams.
Okay. Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Trying to figure out teams. Who knows what's going to stick? Who knows what's going to happen? Mm-hmm. All I can say is the last couple years of teams in the U.S. haven't been the greatest, right? Canadian teams have been way more exciting than the U.S. Because a lot more fun, but a lot more, not controversy, but just maybe a little bit of chaos, right? Because you got more people challenging each other and having fun on the boards.
Yes.
Where down here, it becomes almost like it's us against them, right? Where up there, you've got a Dion and a Derek standing side by side, and kind of they're jarring, but it's not hurtful. It's having fun, right?
Mm.
You've got an Amanda Oakley up there dancing during teams, right? It's so they're keeping it lighthearted, but they're still playing the game at a high level. When you come down here to the States, it becomes way more pressure, way more hardcore. And what am I getting out of this as a fan? Right? It just doesn't seem to translate very well. So they're trying to change it up a little bit. So they had some people come in and buy some teams, right?
Yep.
Now, are those the only teams that are going to be there? Because if you remember the lineup, because this is what I don't know yet, and I don't know if you know this yet, right? There used to be a lot of teams.
Yes.
But only 10 people bought teams. So what happens to those other teams? So is it only those 10 teams now? Or is it the whole breadth of all the teams?
All honesty, I've had some other stuff going on, so I haven't paid all that much attention to it.
But all the stuff says teams, right? That's what it says. It doesn't say if just those people now have a team or if there's other teams, because it's very vague. There's vagary going on.
Well, okay, so where I'm also coming at this from is the draft portion of it. Okay, so this year in the previous 2 years, we've always did a live draft here. Right at the first open of the year, we did a live draft. This year we changed it up, did a virtual draft where teams were not there. They if anyone remembers I went back to look to see if I could try and share it. Facebook has already eliminated it. But we had it almost say and I've never agreed with this NFL doing it, where it's like the commissioner does it. Teams were off. They would message the national director, Matt, would go and get the pick. Then he would come on with Jeff and I and then announce the pick. Right? That way.
But,
right? Which I think honestly ran better.
But to me, I'm going to be a little controversial here. It's one of my favorite movies in the whole wide world. Recent movie, Draft Day by Kevin Costner.
Okay.
Right? He's sitting at the and it's a shitty team, right? It's a horrible team.
Yep.
Sorry, Cito. It's a garbage team. But he's back at like headquarters with this whole team around him, and he's trying to make some moves. I think that that virtualness makes it a little more interesting, right? Because you don't have all the people sitting around. You can kind of keep it a little more open. What I think,
even
Michelle is happening. I think what the bigger issue is the vagueness of this. I can talk to two players and get them on my team beforehand as maybe a team captain, team co-captain, and then I can move on from there and then go to the regular draft. Like, I think that's where it kind of gets me a bit, but who cares if it's virtual? Don't care.
Yeah.
Don't care. I kind
of think because they were able to protect 5 players each team. Their top 5 players in standing or whatever.
Yeah, but you only
they kept
2 franchise though, right?
Well, some were GMs of the team or captain of the team.
Okay.
Right? But it would keep 5 players total. And then everyone else kind of went in the hopper for able to pick. And in talking to some of the people involved, there were somewhat, they never did make any trades, but there was some stuff that was kind of people trying to do some stuff behind the scenes of making deals and kind of the other stuff, right?
There were some blockbuster trades last year, though.
In the American one, yes.
The American one, yes.
No. Yeah. But so I think that but wasn't last year virtual though in the States though too?
I thought it was. I thought they kind of pop people in and out. Did they not pop people in and out of like a Zoom or kind of?
I think so. I think because I believe we had Jeremy Schermerhorn in on that as well. Like it was kind of messaging us as stuff was going on.
Yep. Because we had talked to him, I think, just before that, did we?
I believe so. Yes. But I don't know. I just think it's all much ado about nothing. I think there's some people who have latched onto this that were just kind of out there looking for anything to latch onto.
I think there's just certain people in our community that drink haterade.
Yes.
Because ACL could come out tomorrow and they could cure world hunger.
Free entry to every tournament.
And they would still be villainized, right?
Yep.
And then there's people on the ACL side that ACL could come out and cure world peace, but they'll still be villainized, right? TCL could save climate change and they'd still be villainized. Everybody has something to say about one of the big 3-letter organizations where they always have their opinion. And as my dad used to say, opinions are like everybody has them and they all stink.
Yep.
Right? Because everybody's just going to want to have something to say because we live in a 24-hour-a-day news society where people want to have their outrage, have the other stuff, where If you really look at it, yes, you can have that already. You can do that. But guess what? They're just trying to do the best thing possible to move themselves forward.
Yep.
Listen, does every organization out there right now collect money?
Yes.
Okay. Does every organization out there make you play with bags that you can only play in that organization?
Yes.
All right. Does some of the organizations have rules where you can only play in that one and not the other one? Yes.
Yes.
Right? Some of it's a little more loose, some of it's a little more relaxed, but they all have their certain rules of what you have to do.
Yep.
And through the test of time from, what was it, 2008, 2009, when it started to get organized till today, there's always going to be something that somebody doesn't like. And guess what? That's okay.
Oh, it is. Yeah,
It's
very much so.
It's okay. You can voice your opinion. I don't have to agree with your opinion. I don't have to like your opinion, but you can have your opinion. That's where we are in a free society.
Yes.
And I can go play in the TCL. I can go play in the ACO. I can go play in the ACL. Or I can just play in my backyard. It doesn't matter. But to be somebody that wants to post every 20 minutes about this league did this and this league did that. Oh, seriously? I want to have the biggest block party in the entire world. Did I ever told you what my favorite feature of Facebook is?
Oh, it is. The ban.
Well,
for me, it's the ban.
No, you know what my favorite one is, though? I start with the silence for 30 days.
Yeah.
No, because you know why? If I silence you for 30 days and then I don't have that negative guess what? Now I can go to the block.
Well, yeah, the ban has been on overtime this week. For the simple fact is, and I know it's coming all the time, because first they like a post, then they start following. Thanks for that, but I don't need the message saying, "Hi, sir, would you like me to make jerseys for you?"
Oh my God, some guy has posted like 3 times today to the Doghouse page. He's like, "You're ghosting my posts." I'm like, I don't need jerseys. I already know a guy that can make jerseys.
Like, I'm getting like the message.
Yeah.
From them, and the other thing is some of you really need to figure out your friends that you make. Don't just click everyone like yes, because there are some bots out there, and I do not need to be part of all of these group chats that these bots go and.
Some of those ghosted though, because I know it shows up that they're a friend, but when I go look at the friends, sometimes they're not there. Because I can tell you right now, I know a guy that makes jerseys that I kind of like. He's all right. Yeah. He might call himself OG, but we won't go in there, right, Maddie? We won't talk about it. No, but like the thing with it is, there's a lot of different places out there you can get your stuff from. There's a lot of different places you can play. Why do you have to post a million different times about?
Well, it's not just post. It's for me. It's the private message all the time, and it's like, no, and then all of a sudden I get like 30 pictures of the stuff that they've done.
Well, the thing with it is, I already know the guy that makes the jerseys in Pakistan. What is this, 6-2? What is Wayne talking about over here?
They're playing the Leafs tonight.
Oh, are the Leafs down?
Yeah.
Oh, the Leafs. Oh, what?
It's fall.
Yeah,
they're down.
I heard the Leafs team almost drowned in spring because they had spring training. They were trying to skate on the ice.
The patch makers, the jersey people. It's absolutely insane.
It's so dumb. I mean, listen, couple things to do in this world. Don't get mad when somebody else likes a different company. Don't get mad when you put a stupid post on the cesspool about what bag should I buy, what board should I buy, and you get 800 messages, right? Because
there's a search feature.
Yeah, but everybody's going to have their own opinion because bags sometimes are regional, right? Even if they're not in your region, right, Doug? Right beside you is Octane, right? But you may have one or two people that throw lucky bags, right? Mm-hmm. So someone puts that around your area, they're going to be like, well, Octane's right here. And if someone's going to be like, well, but we get lucky bags 2 feet away, right? Like, just go to a league night, play with different boards, play with different bags.
And Maddie's right. They're just baiting. Most of them is just baiting posts because we know there were some people that have like second, third, fourth accounts that they're just trying to get some stuff going.
Listen, I had some lady send me a post today. She sent me one in the morning, one in the afternoon. It was the same picture, same name. I'm like, really? Are you kidding me? Like, why am I going to... You created this post 20 minutes ago with this picture of this lady that I don't even know. And she doesn't have any friends that I know either. It's like, thank you. Goodbye.
Oh, the best, the other good best thing is when they send you pictures of the merch you already have out with somebody else. Look what I can do for you. Guess what? You didn't do that.
Well, yeah, I got some sent to me like, oh, we can make these voice of cornhole things. It's like, I kind of already made those. Those were mine.
Yeah. And the posting anonymously drives me nuts as well too.
No, the worst thing in the entire world in Facebook Meta, if you're listening, get rid of the goddamn at everyone. I don't want it. I don't need it. Like, I follow your page already, and if you're somebody that I'm really close to and I follow you and I want to take care of you, I'm going to go to that page no matter what. Get rid of at everyone. Like, one of my besties in the chat, Maddie, I follow him all the time. We talk a lot. Like, I know what...
Well, no, I've tried... You know what? Full disclosure here. I have tried to do the at everyone for a couple of my posts. It won't let me. It'll only let me do top fans.
But it's like, I follow you. I love you. I'm going to keep doing... Don't do the at everyone. Because guess what? Then my feed has 72 things before I find... Maddie said he made a shirt just...
Wayne's the at highlight as well.
Oh, my God. Well, and that comes from... So my wife does some spree groove stuff. So she like sells stuff on Facebook with her friends and stuff. And they do the ad highlight to kind of... Because I guess it bumps it back up. In some feed. Like, I'm okay with the at highlight because maybe it puts it in front of you. But at everyone, when you post, Tuesday we're playing here, Wednesday we're playing here.
I can't even tag Michelle Hunter. I don't know why.
Who?
Michelle. I cannot tag Michelle in any post.
Oh, but I mean, social media is a complete blessing and a curse at the same time.
What I have found recently, and I did so last night, is the scheduled posts, because I keep saying to Michelle all the time, if you don't see me post in a couple of days, like, send me a message.
Marky says operator error.
Yeah. So last night about 3 a.m., I was awake, and you seen a post come out this morning.
Wait,
you're going to see a post come out tomorrow morning, and on Monday. It's already all been set, scheduled.
You were up at 3 a.m.?
3 a.m., yeah.
3 a.m., okay.
Yep. Which I think the post for tomorrow, and people, I'm gonna talk about this right now. Do not say it in the chat here now. Wait for the post to come out tomorrow morning. Is something that is from your past. It's from your past.
The ghost of Christmas past?
it's a ghost. We might want to have as a ghost or something to do with ghost is just your favorite cornhole conspiracy.
A conspiracy?
Yes.
I can't do this. I had a partner once that.
Well, yeah, we're not talking UFOs or Bigfoot
Or the Truman Show.
or the Truman Show, or just your favorite cornhole conspiracy, any kind of conspiracy, like Simone Dallaire has someone sitting in the far back corner with a remote control for him to roll his bag, to help him roll his bags.
Well, he's a Canadian military experiment.
Yes, he is. You know, does Dion have a homing device for his bags to go in the hole?
No, he doesn't. You know who does? His mom. That's why she's out.
Yeah. That's why she's always in the chat. Yeah, watching it. Or the person who does the music in St. John's that knows what he likes. I already know that. There is a person that sits in the crowd that takes over the music.
They hijacked the Bluetooths?
They do. They don't know that I know, but I know.
We gotta have a whole show calling people out. Jeffrey says you nailed it, Doug.
But no, just to have some fun with it.
Well,
you know what I mean?
We talk about this ad nauseum, Doug. This is a fun game. It's a fun game. We're throwing bean bags at 2x4s. Yep. We're having fun. It's a backyard game. It was created for people just to hang out, have fun.
And Wayne says magnets, having little ball bearings in your bags in the corners is not a conspiracy theory because it actually exists.
I have a set of actually.
Maddie, have you already seen the post that I'm already going to be putting out? Because I did have a tinfoil hat.
But Doug, I have the bags with BBs in the corners, and I may have talked to that guy that made them.
Okay.
And we may be able to get him on the show.
Oh, okay.
To kind of talk about what's next.
See, a lot of people don't know about that.
No,
there was a time where there was a company that put little ball bearings in the corner of bags to make them a little heavier to drop in the hole.
There were 2 BBs in each corner. Take a little fill out. I got it.
Wayne does not believe us.
Wayne, I have them right over there. If you give me a second, I'm gonna
get them.
Well, let's keep it secret a little bit because I said he might be coming back a little bit. So
okay. Maddie said they lasted all of a year. Russ Fisher says need another regional in Cowan's parking lot. Russ, I can't say that it's going to be there. There is something that'll be coming up in the new year, an invitational tournament. That's all I can say. Maddie, there was a time where people have no idea that just how wild the bag manufacturer stuff went.
Did I send you the picture of the new, the bag vault, the clear one?
I think so.
Well, but I send you with some sexy bags, some sexy old school bags.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I know Maddie's been looking for some old school. Maddie, I found a picture of these slide rates that you're looking for, but then Jordan beat me to it. Because I had just actually given away last summer a set of slide rates that I purchased in 2018. Yeah, but the bag, for those of you that are new, like there was a time pre-2020 where it just went absolutely insane. Just all of the bag stuff that was going on.
All right, ready? This is the acrylic bag vault with some sexy bags. And I mixed it up, Doug. I did one of kind of each series of some of the stuff that I hid in the tote out back. So I'm going to flip this around. Hold on, because it's going to make some noise right now because I'm dragging it across my desk. And this plexiglass is pretty damn heavy. But
Okay. I think Maddie may recognize those bags.
he might. We got the Bruce Lees. We got the Ice Dragons, some Infernos, and the hot pink drip. Those, oh my goodness. I loved every, well, let me just say, I threw 3 out of 4 of these bags because the Bruce Lees I did not throw because those were a special edition. So those have never been touched. But I kind of did 2 Infernos and got a DNA in there. We got 2 DNAs and an Inferno. Sexy bags, Doug. Sexy bags. But this vault is cool because it shows the bag and it sandwiches them in. And on the back, if you see right there, it's got those 2 little holes at the top so you can actually drill it right into a wall.
Okay, nice.
So you can actually hang them and make it look amazing. So if you got a set of bags that you really want to kind of show off, it's a really cool way to get them and to get them in there. And it pinches the bags between the 2 sets right there.
Okay, yep.
See those screws? Kind of pinches the bag in there so they don't slide out. But really cool way to kind of showcase some bags that you really love. And that's why with that one there, I had to do the Matty bags because those were when he was, I want to say, Matty, tell me in the chat, I believe this is when you were still sewing them yourself in the garage and you had no other help. It was kind of just you putting those out there.
Well, and Maddie probably still had like the draft drawings.
Yeah, because my favoriteest ones were the ice DNAs. That bag was just so drippy towards the hole. Loved throwing that bag.
What were some of the other stuff that because we had the little ball bearings in the corner of bags. It was
the patch controversy.
With the patch controversy.
Yeah. There was the Sly Rights, which kind of changed everything.
There was the dots.
Well, yeah, and the dots were
the ultra dots.
The ultra dots then, but if you remember, what hurt the ultra dots was the game changer patent. It was so broad that it was anything that's sticky on the other side of the bag.
Yep.
So if you remember, Titan had the a set of bags that had the stickiness on the back of it, right? Kind of a patch stick.
Yep.
Now, Jekyll and Slides were not part of that because it was a completely different bag. The whole backside was different. But they had the stickiness there, so that was stopped. You had the rusty bags that was stopped, if you remember those, because they were doing the octagonal thing, right? And then I think Ultra was the only one that was paying the royalty, and I believe that was 15%.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I think it was 50. I think
we're going to have to wait for Maddie's book to come out.
Well, I'm going to have to talk with Maddie. But I think it was 15% was the royalty, and that's why the dots eventually went away, and they went to different materials. Because when the bag got stamped, you're double dipping on a royalty. Technically to the same place, but we won't say that. But it got tough, right? So you had to move away from that. You had Killer Bees. Yep. Bags, Killer Bees, and Ultra were the ones that all had that. Because I think it was the Ravager Fury from Titan was the one that had the sticky patch on the backside. I have it back here. I think they were yellow and
because that would like I said, like some of the newer people at Cornhole would just, I think their head would spin if they knew just all what went on in that era of bags with bags going for $600, $700, $800, over $1,000.
Well, from
And that's before they were even shipped to the person. The person was already selling them for that much.
Yeah. But from 18 to like 21 was really the bag revolution, right? Where really pricing and everything else got out of control. One company had a backdoor deal to raise the prices of their bags, but then couldn't fulfill the bags. There was just so many things going on.
Yep.
But I will say, I'm going to say there was one company that sat in the background and was just there the entire time and just stayed slow and steady and made some of the best bags in the game. And that was Reynolds bags. Like Jeff.
Yeah.
He was an innovator. He literally made some amazing bags between like the Pro X's, the Pro Advantage, some other stuff. Great, amazing bags. But then you had Matty kind of pushing the envelope of the bag game, right? He was trying to put different materials together and try to really make it work. You had so many different people in there trying to do different things to try to bring it to life. Some of it was gimmicky, but some of it actually really moved the game forward and really started to find, I don't think we'd be at the roll bag today without all the work that was done before that.
Yeah. And then talking about gimmicky, Chris Cook in the chat, putting the YouTube thing on with Frank talking about the patch.
Who?
That Cook guy.
Oh.
Which if you want to see some of the best bag reviews out there, go check out Brews and Reviews.
Yeah, Corona was so good.
It was.
My God. I love that guy. I'm going to get 7 text messages. No, but if you really think back to the people that were pushing the envelope back in the day, it was Matty. Started with Razor, moved to.
Oh, then Sato brings up BG with when TJ was running it.
Well, Cito, there's only one BG in Cornhole, and that's Brandon Greba.
Yeah, I think it's.
No, but you had Matty with Razor. Razor was really big, and Matty, correct me if I'm wrong. I think Razor blew up when some of the people from like the Carolinas started buying them. And that's where they got brought to New England by one of my old partners, Brandon. Brought them up to New England. They started to get bigger there. And that's when it was like a 2-week like turnaround for those bags because you were literally sewing them yourself and getting them out to everybody. But I mean, you only had a few companies that were innovating, right? Everybody else was still doing duck cloth bags, right? And there was one other bag company, RIP, that I loved. It was an OG bag, and they made, Cito, Matty, tell me if I'm wrong, they made one of the first all-weather bags. Does anybody in the chat know what that bag was?
Yes, because we had a set around here. I threw a set at one point. Is anyone else in the chat? I'm not looking at the chat now because I'm trying to do something for myself here. But was anyone in the chat know who those bags were? And now he calls us morons and then leaves.
Well, he's got to throw it in there. I love him to death. Listen, if I was nice to him, he thinks something was wrong.
Yeah.
Cito, do you remember the bags, Matty? Yes, the rubies. The rubies. I loved that bag.
And just to kind of go back a bit, bag you were talking about, right there.
There it is. Was that the original Razor?
That's an OG Razor. Trevor Huber still has those. He uses them when he throws outside. But he he does still have those.
That was an amazing bag. I mean, but
We had 2 sets up here. We had a blue set and a red set.
But those OG razors were kind of the first departure from really slick and stick, right?
Yeah. I had the name of another bag, but I just lost it.
Oh, there was another one. It was called. Oh, it was.
There was one out of Florida, Chismark and Streaker.
Oh, was that the
Boardman bags?
Yeah, but there was one in between that though. There was also the throw something throw. I have a set of orange ones back here. I forget what they were, but we got a lot of custom ones of that. You had local bags, and yeah, Chris Meek and local bags was another person that really started to kind of drive and change the bag game.
Mm-hmm.
One of his Cito, what was his big ones there? Was it the I have a bunch back there too. I just forget the names.
Yeah, I had a bunch here as well.
Boardman was kind of later.
Boardman, because I remember Davis and Rob having a booth at the first Worlds that I was at in 2018.
Well, in back then when they were doing that, they were kind of more focused on what a lot of people are today, kind of the clothing and the other lifestyle stuff. Only minimal bags, because first one I went to, the big one was Mohegan Sun, right? The big first tournament we had up here in Connecticut. That's where I got that ACL koozie holder. Oh, it was the Outlaw was the big bag. Yes, that was what it was. Outlaw was the big bag. But you've had all this innovation in the game, and now everybody's just trying to go out and find that bespoke one-off material, right?
Yep.
Because this weave carpet is really
Good day, Mr. Harris. Cousin Ed,
what's happening?
Cousin Ed.
But it's the weave is all the rage because of the cut shot and the roll shot.
Yeah.
But we were there for the block game. We were there for the push game. We were there for the airmill game. Now it's the roll game.
Yep.
Doug, what's the next shot?
I don't know.
Because you already got the cut. You already got the roll. Maddie says it's basically done. I mean, because is there any more material that can be different?
I don't think, because we've already got like the tire rubber.
Oh, yes, we do have the greatest bag ever made.
So see, that's the first place I seen it was in Cherokee. She had a booth right next to Boardman. So they had boards sitting that people could try them. And
so I had a set of rubies. It was the orange rubies that were the all-weathers. And when I went out to Iowa, I was hanging out with Reggie, and Reggie's mom, Ruby, had a bar out there. And there was this really crappy jersey on the wall from this guy named Jay. Rhymes Mubin. I don't know.
Okay.
But I was like, listen, you can put that jersey up, but this is a set of OG Ruby bags. You got to put them up beside it. So I left that bar.
Maddie says he has the Last Frontier covered.
We talking like Star Trek here or Star Wars?
I don't know.
I'm intrigued now.
Yeah, I don't know what the last bag Frontier would be.
Well, Ed, when it comes to the Olympics and Worlds and all that, I just don't know what's going to happen, because in Canada, if you don't check your bags, you're losing them. So we got to figure out how to get bags into other parts of the world, because I mean, they are scrutinized all over the place. Oh, the email half in, half out. I like that term.
Oh, Greba knows.
Well, listen, I know,
Maybe that is the bag for the 12th day.
or maybe this year there's 13.
The Frontier bag
The Frontier bag.
on day 12.
I'm a lumberjack and I don't care.
They're going to be wooden bags.
Like George Washington's teeth?
Maybe. There's no resin. It's just wood chips.
Oh, the chipper. It's a beaver. Because it has to be an animal. So
Yeah.
it's the beaver.
Yeah. They're the all Canadian bags.
That's right. He's got a big thing of maple syrup right beside him.
Yep. That you make your own sticky side. Every throw you pour.
Yeah. He got maple syrup in a fucking Labatt Blue right beside him. And he's just going to town. Beside Maddie, was there any other bag company selling bags? Cito, what time frame we talking about? Way back in the
Because
day?
Ruby sewed all of her own bags.
Ruby sold all of her own bags.
Hand sewed them.
And I believe at that point, BG was still sewing their own bags in a basement in Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
So I think a lot of people were kind of hand sewing that final stitch.
Yep.
Because I think Jeff was too. Was still kind of doing that because they were kind of a smaller operation back then.
Yeah, that's when he had like all the players were working for Jeff Reynolds then as well.
Jeff's team was huge. And but congratulations to Jeff. He's made Team Reynolds for the last 10 years.
Yeah.
I'm getting him a lifetime achievement award because he has never missed being picked for Team Reynolds.
Yeah, he's always been sponsored by Reynolds. We went an hour and we had absolutely nothing.
We had like one topic.
We had the draft.
We had the draft, and yes, we listen. Doug, I told you, just hit the button and we'll go. Yeah, Jeff was definitely doing hand sewn bags back, and that I believe that's when it was just Jeff. I don't think Bill or any of the other team was there. It was really just him kind of trying to make it work.
Yeah, because then he ended up having Chucky Love working with him. And then
Eric. You did Eric? No, Eric was BG.
No, the one her and I share a birthday.
Was it Christine or
yes, Christine Papke.
Yep.
Hey, look, number one at Titan is here.
And number one at Titan. Hey, baby girl.
But yeah. No, there's been a lot, and I can't wait for Matty if he does bring out the book just to read it, because I think a lot of the newer players would be with all that went on back in the day.
Well,
right?
But here's the thing. That book can get quite crazy because all the side stories, right?
Oh, yeah.
If you're following this bag, go to page 72. If you're following this bag, go to page 84, because it was just so interweaved between a lot of people. And there was I kind of loved the early
Ed,
days.
it's like 11:30 at night.
What you got to show? What this? I don't even have snow. We're getting slush tonight. We're getting like an inch of slush. It's
we got snow here.
Yeah.
Oh, Maddie's gonna have 2 books.
Well, I mean, he's gonna have to put it into 2 because it's gonna be like it's almost going to be like the Chronicles of
Pre-stamp, post-stamp.
Yeah, but it also has to be even when the game kind of started, right? Because what came first? Washers, slate, or cornhole? Because slate was kind of a washer game that came out of like the Pennsylvania, Ohio area, right? Washers was another game, and cornhole was there too. So it's kind of debated. And the people from Ohio going to get upset. Was it Pennsylvania? Was it Ohio? Was it Kentucky? Where did it start? So, if you look at different things, you get a couple different answers.
I had saved a picture that someone had of that.
Of what? All those games?
Of when it started. That's not that. Beanbags is the latest. This could even be from like Sito. You may have even sent this to me. I got Faba Baga.
Listen, we have caused some controversy tonight, so we might have to have another whole show on just the history of the game.
Yes.
And the history of the bag, because we have two very animated people in the chat.
I see the Parlor Quoits. Quoits.
Well, I think Quoits
game apparatus from 1883 patented.
But I think that was kind of close to the slates or washer game, wasn't it?
Let me see if I can do this.
If I remember my history, Quoits was kind of close to that. Yeah, so Quoits is a traditional game which involves throwing of a metal or rope or rubber ring over a set of distance.
I've got this. I got this picture.
Yes, that is Quoits. So it's kind of close to it, right?
With the bell. For when you try and hand one somebody.
Yeah.
You can hit the bell and try and get it in.
It was a...
So I think I got this off of you had posted this. So yeah.
Stay tuned, people. These transitions are really good.
What transitions?
Oh, what did you say? Who posted what? I thought you were posting something.
Well, no, that Cito had put up. Then I also have this one here that Cito had posted. Right, with the square bag, square hole.
And that was around 1881-ish, right?
1883 is what I had seen.
My iPhone says 81.
Okay, well,
we'll see.
One thing there said 83.
Well, that's why we got to bring everybody on, right?
Yep. I'll have to do we went almost an hour and 10 minutes here. We'll have to do that on another night. We'll when we can talk later. We'll try and start a bit earlier one night.
But listen, we'll bring a panel on, and we can have we may even have to try to get some of the bag makers on here to talk about.
I think that would be a fantastic.
Yeah, Cito, that's one of the guys I would call right there.
Yep.
Bill Soboleski to talk. But we can bring some of the people on that kind of helped not invent, but recreate the game, right? Keep the game going, keep the game moving forward. So stay tuned for that for future episodes. We'll work on that as soon as we're off this chat.
Yeah. So yeah, like we said, we've gotten out. Like we've heard from us enough.
You've heard our nonsense.
I will not be back next week. Maybe we'll do like I don't want to say a Monday show because there's someone else who's moved to Mondays. Maybe we might try like a Tuesday night show.
Well, stay tuned for an announcement on
when we'll be around next.
The Bag Summit.
Yes.
The history of the bag.
Yeah, because it's just been crazy. So yeah. So
even so much more we can't even talk about because it's still a secret that we've been sworn to not reveal.
Yep. But what we can reveal is go and check out down here, East Coast Cornhole. TJ and Graham doing some fantastic stuff over there. Go and check them out. They had like 3,000 friends on their one Facebook profile. They've moved to a page and only have 319 of you. You all need to go and follow their page.
Unsubscribe to the old page and resubscribe.
Well, I think you can still say, well, because you're friends.
No, but resubscribe. Get to the new page. Because guess what? If you don't get to the new page, you're not seeing the new stuff.
No. And then a guy who I was supposed to go to his shop here yesterday, but I got caught up doing some other stuff. Go check out JC Cornhole. Get all of your bag. Well, you get some bags, but then your boards, your regular size boards, your mini boards, your tailgates. He'll do whatever you want.
He might even make you a Christmas ornament.
Oh, yeah. Sure. And then over right below Donny is Sierra Property Inspections. Go and check them out. I know I'll be going to see them when I am in Edmonton because they are in Edmonton in March. And then there's that other company that's over.
Well, wait a minute. Portion of your proceeds.
We'll go to help out a children's cancer hospice in the Edmonton area. And then over below Mr. McPhee and behind Mr. McPhee.
Listen, go over to the website, check out the 12 bags of Christmas. Could be 13. Who knows? I don't. But new set of bags every day for $59.99. In Canada, that's like $75, $80, and I don't know what the taxes are going to be, so don't quote me on anything. But www.titancornholebags.com for the greatest gear, bags, boards in the game. And we're trying to get some stuff up there to you. We're not avoiding tariffs, but stay tuned.
Huh? I got no idea what that is.
Yeah.
And then not on the screen there, but it needs to be.
It's
Corn
usually
Dudes.
it's usually up over there, right? Somewhere
over there. Your other side. Right up there. Yeah, he's up there. But because not enough of you have gone and watched videos and liked and made comments, you need to do so I can get some more money from the Book of Face to be able to purchase. It's a lot of money.
Listen, we're on the banks of our wives.
Yeah. And so remember, hay is for horses. Corn is for cornhole. Get yourself some corn. Like it's like walking on air. Like my feet did not bother me in Niagara once. Just because I was walking around in my corn dudes. They are just absolutely fantastic. So you need to check out Pierre with that. And then
the title sponsor.
The greatest place to get some wings. It's the Great Taste of Adventure. Where right now you have the winter special on where you get the wing dinner, chocolate bar, and then $10 off your next purchase.
Who doesn't want money off their next visit to the greatest?
Which is like, do you know what? Do you know what that is? You get that $10 off your next purchase. You go to on a Wednesday night, you get a free order of wings.
Why
Like
is
it's
not-
it's simple
Why do I not live closer?
because you're below that line. But
49.
go and check out Winging It. Go to your local. I know I am going to, because there isn't one in Edmonton. I'm going to drive the 3 hours down to Airdrie to get some Winging It.
Why are these names so weird?
Okay, Gloucester,
It's Gloucester.
whatever.
Yeah, whatever. All right,
Whatever.
friends. I love you all.
Thank you all for watching and putting up with us for an hour and almost 17 minutes. But go out, have some fun, and unlike what we were talking about earlier, payouts don't matter. Just have fun with your friends and just play cornhole. That's it.